What's up, fellow time travelers? It is 3:15. It is the 15th day of March, 2021. It is 11 o'clock. Alexa is behind me. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:08 a.m. Enjoy the sunshine, Michael.
There you go. Alexa tells us 11:08. So,
The answer to your calculation is 1,108.
Thank you, Alexa. And it is time for the gaming news and my talking to my phone. All right, so what's going on in the world of role-playing today? Oh, look, Candelkeep is in the news. Wow, I thought we'd already forgotten that one. Okay. In replace of Ravenloft, but I guess something happened with Candelkeep. I guess it's finally been reviewed. The Candelkeep anthology of mystery-themed adventures for the world's most wide-selling role-playing game has finally gotten some reviews. Of course, the reviews are all sent to people who are, either YouTubers or influenced by Wizards of the Coast. So how accurate can the review be? That says, what I'm seeing here is that a lot of people are like, hey, there's not a lot of mysteries in this mystery anthology. They just seem to be normal, everyday adventures. Interesting. Celesta, Crown of the Magister, which is a video game based on 5e, which I played, has an early access and has added a new dungeon builder feature to allow players to create their own levels. Mofidus is going to release the 2d20 rule system for October Cthulhu this week, and also his Cthulhu Dice Tower. There is a new Unearthed Arcana up this week for allowing you to playtest creatures with Fae-based origins, such as hobgoblins, owl folk, rabbit folk, fairies, pixies, Duergar, redcaps. Support me, Dr. Pepper. I will sell out. So once again, for all of those of you who spent money on Tasha's book of uncontrollable thanks for wasting my money, everything you just spent money on is completely pointless because Wizards of the Coast is changing everything. Speaking of playtest material, EM Publishing has released not one, but not two, but three new looks for the upcoming Level 5e. First, there's playtest documents for the Wizard class, playtest documents for Exploration Pillars, and some of the monsters. Thank you, EN World Level Up 5e, for making it so I never have to buy your product because you're putting everything online for free. I understand that this is something game companies feel they need to do in order to hook people to buying the physical. But really, at this point, do I need to buy the physical? Because you put everything up online. Nightfall Games has eventually launched the Kickstarter for the Terminator role-playing game based upon the James Cameron films, well, mostly based on, I think, Terminator 1 and 2. And the other one. I think the other ones aren't canon now. I think 1 and 2 are still canon. And the latest one is canon, but everything else is kind of like, is it still canon? Especially Terminator 4. Interesting, like I said, because, and I mentioned this before, Nightfall Games has the rights to Terminator right now. Free League Publishing has the rights to Alien right now. But we do know that at least at one point in time, Aliens, Predator, and Terminator all existed in the same universe. I don't know if that's still canon, but at least at one point in time, they did. John Harper, the creator of the early micro RPG Lasers and Feelings, which has got tons of good reviews, has updated the license for a game to allow monetization of hacks of the systems. Lasers and Feelings is a game where your character has 2 scores. The game was originally released under a Creative Commons non-commercial share-alike 3.0 license, and now I guess changed the license to a Creative Commons attribute license, meaning the creator can now sell their versions of the game so long as they credit Harper for the original design. Original Lasers and Feelings is available as a pay what you want on John Harper's itch.io page. I guess it's like Lulu. So what does that mean? It means you don't have to pay him money to use the system, I think. Coyote and Crow, a science fantasy role-playing game in an alternate history where colonization never happened in America with a Native American design team 700 years ago. Blah, blah, blah. Game uses a custom D12 dice pool system. Oh, wow. Thank you, game, for finally giving D12. Now, did you use D12s because you felt sorry for it, or did you use D12 because you figured when nobody else was using them, or did you actually come up with a system that makes a D12 a viable dice? The Kickstarter for this game is close to $500,000 and will fund on Thursday, April 1st. So, that's not good. Anything ending on April Fool's Day is not good. So, if a alternate history where white people never colonized America is an interesting setting for a role-playing game for you, check this out. Alternate history is always fun. Paizo unveiled a new line for their Pathfinder 2nd Edition Digital Adventures one-shot. Each adventure will be everything for a single session of adventuring, both for your home tabletop and Pathfinder Society organized planes. The first of these adventures is Sundered Waves. It's a pirate puzzle-filled pirate dungeon. Adventure is available for the Paizo store for $5 and has the Fantasy Ground versions for $5, with virtual tabletop modules going soon. All right, so what does that mean? It means you get a PDF of this game. This one, what's it called? Sundered Waves. And then you also get everything you need to run the game on Fantasy Grounds and other virtual tabletop modules. So you have a physical copy and the digital copy. I like this. If you're like me and like physical copies, great. This is perfect. I mean, it's a PDF, but, it's a small PDF. And then you also have all the digital stuff for the people who like this. This is normally, this is a good idea. I want to see more stuff like this. And that seems to be it for the news. Not much else is going on. I guess it was St. Patrick's Day. Look, there, I already talked about the folk of the Feywild and Unearthed Arcana and Wizards of the Coast changing stuff, making the purchase of Tasha sort of pointless. Here's some reviews of Candelkeep. The main review seems to be, from what I'm looking so far, is it's well written. The adventures are really nice, but they're not really mysteries. It's just sort of another anthology of adventures, similar to, Saltmarsh, even though those all carried a similar theme, and Yawning Portal. So, yeah. So, and plus, all the controversy over Candelkeep is already over, and it looks like all the controversy over Ravenloft's already over because we've moved on to other things to be angry about. That is the grumpy news for the week. Thank you for being a part of this adventure, and thank you, Alexa, for chipping in. Alexa, tell me a joke. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What do you call a frog that hops into a pot of gold? A leprechaun.
A leprechaun. All right, so thank you, Alexa. I'm your grumpy guide to all things gaming. If you appreciate the content, comment down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Help me hit 500 subs by August 4th, 2021. And stay warm. It's really cold outside. I will talk to you later.